This video is brought to you by Project Management Solutions Limited, a Bahamian business committed to showing you ways to use project management skills to make your life better. Are Bahamians lazy? Is the younger generation lost? What if we saw our lives as a project? We would create a vision to see who we want to be, what we want to do, and where we want to go. Managing your life as a project is quite simple. In fact, every successful person who's ever made a difference has followed 4 simple steps. They all started somewhere. They made a plan, made it happen, and celebrated successes along the way. Use project management skills to help you become more organized, communicate effectively, problem solve, and build relationships in any area of your life. Project management skills help to develop leaders with value and character, leaders who motivate and inspire others. We need leaders to help build our nation. What difference do you want to make? What will be your legacy? Achieving high marks in your BGCSE coursework opens the doors to achieving your vision of success. Do you know that you can apply project management skills to your BGCSE coursework and get really good results? The first step is to get started, and this module shows you how. At the end of this module, you should be able to explain the importance of starting a project, describe the importance of a startup checklist, and recognize the importance of talking to the right people.
Hi John, what's up?
Hey.
You started working on your BGCSE coursework for office procedures yet?
No, not yet. I've been putting it off. I don't know where to get started. You started yours this yet?
Yeah, I've made good progress so far. You want me to show you my startup checklist, what I put together to organize myself?
Oh, sure.
It's a short list. It only has 3 steps and it doesn't take long to do. The first thing I do is write down the purpose for my coursework. What are you writing your coursework on for office procedures?
I'm looking at how workers do their jobs faster when they use automated record systems and they like their jobs.
Okay, sounds good. So all you have to do is write down the same thing you just said. The second thing I do to organize myself is to review the Ministry of Education requirements. Do you have the coursework guide for commerce, economics, and office procedures?
Yeah, right here. You mean in this one? You want me to read the entire thing now?
You don't have to read the whole guide right now. All you have to do is look at the Guide to Coursework Content section that tells you how to layout and develop the coursework. This guide basically tells you what the ministry is looking for when they mark the coursework. Later on, when you start planning, you will have to know what is in this guide. So make sure and read it now that you're at the point of getting started. So you know your purpose, you know the ministry's purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Now the last thing you need to do to finish the startup checklist is to look at the risk.
What do you mean by risk? Coursework risky.
Think about a risk as anything that could happen that could throw your coursework project off track. By that I mean it could be hard to get the information that you need for your coursework. The business that you may want to investigate may only have one person who uses the automated system. And you need to know that in advance so you do not plan to go to that business. Also, you may not have a ride and the business may not be on the bus route.
That's true. So, what's the point of writing down what all could go wrong?
So you could know what you're dealing with and put a backup plan in place so the things that you think may go wrong don't go wrong.
True. That makes sense. So the start checklist, is there anything else you can get started with? Because it don't look like there's much to do.
I just do one more thing. I told you, getting started is easy once you know how. The last thing I do when getting started is to write down the names of the people who I need to talk to.
Write down names of the people. You mean the people that I'm interviewing?
Yeah, the people who you have to interview may end up on the list, but they wouldn't be the only names on the list. You need to stop and think about who you need working on your side to get this coursework project done. When you start planning, you need to let these people know that you're doing this coursework and that you need their help. You may need a ride, you may need to borrow a computer, you may even need to miss practice. Writing this list helps you to realize that you need people and that you have to approach them and ask them for their help and support.
Okay.
Starting your coursework is the first step. A startup checklist will help you along your way. It helps you to know your purpose, know the ministry's purpose, and learn about your risks. Then, build a list of the names of the persons who you have to talk to. This is important because you need people in a project. People who are actively involved in the project and who will help you get the work done. This helps you to build relationship building skills, networking skills, and communication skills. Life skills that will help you in your coursework and beyond. Let's take some time to discuss what we learned in this module. Discussion questions. Why is it important to start a project? What is the importance of a startup checklist? Why is it important to talk to the right people? What are the key learning points? What information was new to you? What concepts will you apply in the future and when? What challenges do you anticipate may limit your ability to apply the concepts? And what needs to be put in place to overcome these challenges? This DVD is included as a part of a learning program and is a companion to a book. Remember to use this DVD along with the textbook, Project Management Skills for BGCSE Coursework, a Practical Guide. Using both of these learning tools together provides you with a more comprehensive approach. Many of the concepts introduced in this DVD are further developed in the book.